So one of the newest voices, who is also the director of marketing at Key Life, Matthew Porter.
All right.
Matthew, why did you decide to be a part of this ministry?
I originally met Steve and this gang back in '99. I did a tour as comedy writer way back when, but
A comedy writer.
yes,
Okay.
comedy way back when. But to answer that question, I was thinking about it. I've always felt a connection, unfortunately, to the character of the older brother in the parable of the prodigal son. If there was a black belt in Big Brother, I would hold a black belt in that. I became a Christian probably right about the time I was learning my multiplication tables. And I don't like that fact, but God has been working on me. And something he's been doing lately is letting me kind of see things a little bit more through his eyes. Here's how I would describe it. I don't know if you guys ever saw Gone with the Wind. There's a classic scene where Scarlett O'Hara steps out into the train yard, and you see all of these wounded soldiers, and you're like, wow, that's really intense. It's really bad. But then the camera pulls back, and there's more, and then there's more. And it pulls back and back and back, and the scope widens up. And eventually there's this kind of just seemingly never-ending vista of just human wreckage. There's times where, in a loving way, God is kind of revealing that to me. And in those moments when God speaks to me, I'm hearing it through Steve's voice that goes, yes, yeah, your sin is far worse than you could possibly imagine. But God's grace is also far bigger and deeper and more powerful than you could possibly imagine, and it is sufficient. There's a famous quote, I don't know if it was Samuel Johnson or Kermit the Frog or whatever, that says people don't need to be taught so much as they need to be reminded. And I don't know about people, but I can speak for me, that I need to be reminded of that lesson. So when I read an article like Jackhammer Daddy Day, or something from Kevin about our search for significance vis-a-vis Frogger and Seinfeld, when I listen to a series from Zach about the parable of the beggars at the wedding banquet that just about makes me weep, when I hear stuff from Steve, when I hear stuff from all the other voices, I need that. That's a very needed message. And the beautiful thing about Key Life is the teaching is the reminding. It's both at the same time. And I'll speak for myself and say that's very needed. And I thank all of you for your role in making that happen.
Yeah.
Well, and your voice is needed too. So thank you for being a part as well.
Thank you.
And